I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am fertile. My fertility
Hello,
goddess.
my beautiful fertility goddesses. Welcome to your Spirit Baby Pick a Card reading. We are going to see who is coming through for you in this reading today and what they want to tell you. Okay, this is a timeless reading, so whenever this finds you, then it is meant to find you. There is a message here. Okay, there's something your baby wants to share. In this reading, I am going to be using two of my newest decks. I created these a while ago, but I just got my hands on them. And they are my Baby Fae Oracle Volume 2. Excuse me, Volume 2 and Baby Fae Oracle Volume 1. Okay, so we'll be using both of these decks today. You can find the links to them down below in the description box where you can purchase them for yourself directly from the printing company. So they'll come straight from the printing company, straight to you. So check them out, okay? Now, these decks are great if you are on your own journey to baby, or if you are a healer and you want to help support others who are on their journey to baby. They're great either or. So I know sometimes we get confused and we're like, oh, I'm not, I don't do readings, so I don't need a deck. But these are also great tools of divination to use with your own spirit baby. Okay, so if you were drawn to this reading or another spirit baby reading from me or another reader, then your little one wants to communicate with you. So I love using my oracle decks or other oracle decks and tarot decks too to communicate with my own spirit babies as well. So if you have been wanting, are looking for a way to communicate with your babies more frequently on your own, this is a great option, okay? Now, let's dive into your reading today. Let's see what your little one wants to share with you through me. We have three different piles. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1 has this, I cannot remember for the life of me what the name of this palm stone is, but it is so pretty. It has like the glittery, or it's not glittery, but I can't think of anything right now, you guys, in regards to the names of these, but it has this little opening here on the crystal and are on the stone, and it is so gorgeous on the inside. Hopefully you guys can see that. Okay, it has like that. I can't remember, guys, but if you remember, put it in the comments for me. Okay. But it is like this gorgeous, you can even see some of it right here, like the glittery sparklies. But it is gorgeous, like tan neutral cream, with a little bit, looks like a little bit of green there, crystal or stone. So it's really pretty. If you're attracted to this one, then pile 1 is for you. Pile number 2, I know this one for sure. This is one of my faves. It is a rose quartz palm stone. Okay, so if you're attracted to the rose quartz palm stone, then pile number 2 is yours. Okay, and pile number 3, if you're attracted to this peach moonstone palm stone, okay, this one is more of a circular shape than it's like a full-on circle, versus the others were more like of an oval. So I feel like that's significant. But if you're attracted to this shiny, iridescent peach moonstone palm stone, then pile number 3 is yours. Okay, so all the timestamps are down below. If you need more time to select your pile, then pause the video. If you're ready, then I will see you in your reading. Hello, beautiful goddesses who chose pile number 1. If you chose this gorgeous stone, then this is your pile. Now, I had to take a little break to see and do like some searching, because I felt so bad that I could not remember anything about this crystal. That like when you guys and when you were selecting your crystals, and I went on Google to see if I could find what kind of crystal this is called, or what it's called, and it said the closest thing I saw was I think they said it's called like Australian jasper. Sometimes it's called Australian jasper, and then other times it's its proper name is mookaite. I believe that's how you say it. Mookaite. And it's a druzy. Okay, I know that for sure. That's when it has like the little shiny stuff on the inside. Okay, like it's open. So it's a druzy jasper. Okay, now the proper name of it is iffy, but I know it's a druzy and it's most likely a jasper. Okay, so If you chose this pile and you're like, oh my gosh, I need that crystal, then look into Mookite, Mookaite, Australian jasper. And if it's not that, then I'm sorry, okay? But it is gorgeous nonetheless, okay? And if you were attracted to this crystal or you just felt like pile number one was for you, you just felt intuitively like it was for you, then this is a message that your spirit baby has for you. Now, in my Baby Fae Oracle decks, which we'll be using volume 1 and volume 2 today, there are so many random messages in there. So please take what resonates for you, and what you feel does not resonate for you, leave it behind, okay? Now, I'm also going to be using my tarot deck because I do feel like there are some messages that your spirit baby wants to share with you through there. And then I'm also going to be using another oracle deck in your reading too. And I think it's going to be, I can't remember what this one is called, but I will put it down below in the description box because I did get it off of Amazon. So if you would like to use this deck with your own baby, or you want to use it as a healer, a spirit baby medium, then you can also check this out or get this for yourself. Okay, so I'll share this deck with you guys too. But let's go ahead and dive into my Baby Fae Oracle deck messages here and see what your very first card is. So the first one we have is July, August, possible conception or birth month. Okay, so baby's coming straight out and telling you like, hey, this is going to be a significant time for us, okay? This may be around the time that they are conceived or they are born. If they are born in July, August, around that time, that means they are most likely going to be conceived around October, November. Now, you guys also got a second card, okay? So when I was shuffling and two cards came out for you. So the other card that I have for you says, you will use extra tools to conceive me. Medicine, herbs, massage, acupuncture, etc. So if you have been feeling like you've been like having this feeling that you're going to get pregnant once you use like extra tools or you have like assistance, then this is your confirmation coming through from your baby. They want you to know that what you've been feeling intuitively is 100% correct. Okay, it's absolutely correct. Let's see what else they want to share with you here. I think this is the one. Yeah. So let's see what else we have coming through here for pile number one. Pile number one. Number one, what do you want to share about yourself, about your journey? What do you want your mama to know? Okay. We have, you will intuitively know that you are pregnant the cycle that you conceive me. So if you have been having some fears that you're not going to know once you have conceived, or you may, I know at one point I had this like really irrational fear that I was going to be like one of those girls that was like on, I didn't know I was pregnant. And I mean, I guess it kind of is rational for me because my mom didn't know she was pregnant with me until she was like 4 months along. So, well into her second trimester. So, I guess that's a rational fear for me. But I used to have this fear, and now I'm just like, whatever it is, right? It'll be. But that's the beauty of like spirit baby connection. It's kind of like it allows you to release the how, the when, the why, the where, like all of that for a good chunk of the time. We still have those moments, right, where we want to know when is this going to happen. Obviously you guys do, because maybe the first message was a timing, so a time frame. So obviously that's something that's on your minds heavy, but um connecting with your spirit babies and getting to know your spirit babies, and diving deep with them, right? Getting to know who they are and what they like and how they're supporting you really does help take your mind off of all the like physical stuff. So your spirit babies want you to know that when you are pregnant, just like you intuitively knew that you were going to be using extra tools to help conceive them, you're going to also intuitively know when you are indeed pregnant. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get one more card from this deck. What else do you want to share with your mamas today? Pile number one. We have two. Yeah, two cards. We have you'll need two of everything. Okay, so for some of you guys who are watching this pile, you are going to have twins. Okay, you're going to have twins, or there's a need for you to have two of everything. So start buying two. Okay, especially if you're pregnant and you're listening to this. Start buying two. Even if you're not having twins, I'm hearing something about like like having a backup. Okay, maybe you've been wanting. This could be like maybe you're gonna have like I just heard like a stroller for you, a stroller for grandma, a car seat for you, a car seat for grandma. Okay, so there's something about having two of everything. This could be because you may be having twins, or this may be because you're just gonna need two of everything. Okay, maybe for you and your partner, a car seat for you, a car seat for your car seat for your partner's car. We also have manifest my arrival with baby's breath. Okay, so the flower, baby's breath, okay, working with that energy. I remember when I was making that card and that message came through, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I've never worked with baby's breath connect with my baby, but I mean, it makes sense. And so if this is something that and baby's breath is so inexpensive too. Like you can probably get it for a couple of bucks. Like honestly, if you just go into a flower shop and ask for baby's breath, they'll probably give you like a bush of it for like a couple of bucks. Um, because usually they use it as like extra, like an accent, right? And like a bouquet of flowers, instead of like just having it individually. But I'm seeing like if you have some, you can put some on like a spirit baby altar that you have for your baby. You can, if you have a vision board, maybe put some on your vision board, and just connect with your, add that little touch to your manifestation, manifesting your baby, right? Whatever your ritual is. Now, the other thing that I was hearing too with this card is also giving me like a powdery type scent, like baby powder type energy. So, one of the things you can do is if you don't want to like connect with baby's breath, you can also connect with like baby powder. Okay, so baby powder is also something that is coming through here. So, if you want like to purchase a baby powder scented like candle, and like that candle when you are getting ready to connect with your baby, right? We also have on the bottom of the deck, it says, manifest my arrival through prayer. So you may also be praying for this child, okay? Or this is a way that your little one is saying, this is one of the ways that you can manifest my arrival, whether this is because you're currently pregnant and you have some fears surrounding your baby's birth, okay? Your baby's due date or your baby's birth, right? A fear around labor, and just the process of everything. Your little one is asking you to give your fear and your worries to your angels through prayer, right? Ask the divine to step in and support you. Connect with them, right? By baby scented items or baby's breath, okay? Now, the other thing is if you are not pregnant yet, this is a way for you to manifest their conception, okay, through prayer, like having a ritual where you are consistently connecting with your spirit team, consistently connecting with the divine to help support you on this journey. And the same thing with like having flowers on the spirit baby altar, or having a small piece of baby's breath that you put there. I actually have some right here. This baby's breath has its own unique meaning here, but this would be like a perfect size, like little bushel. Is that the right word? Like the perfect size, and it's dried out now. And I don't know, there's something very magical to me about dried baby's breath. Fresh baby's breath is magical, but I don't know. Once it dries out, I feel like it just keeps its energy. So like having something like this, I feel would be something that you can like keep to help among your manifestation ritual or your routine. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. I'm going to be using my other Baby Fae Oracle deck, Volume 1. Okay. And we're going to get some messages for you from Volume 1 now. That was Volume 2. Now, Volume 2 actually has some pregnancy and postpartum messages, but I've split the deck between trying to conceive and pregnancy and postpartum. So I'll have to use the pregnancy and postpartum messages in a different reading. I think I'm just going to do a pregnancy reading, but we shall see. We shall see. Okay, how I use that side of the deck. I know for sure for personal readings, I'll be offering pregnancy readings and using that deck in there. So now, for those of you guys who are pregnant and you've been wanting to book a session with me, I do have spirit baby readings where you can connect with your baby during pregnancy, but I'll also be offering some like guidance for pregnancy now. Okay, so really excited to be offering that. Just keep an eye out for my website changes. But let's see what we have here for pile number 1 in your from your baby from the Trying to Conceive or the Baby Fae Volume 1 Oracle deck. All right, little ones, what do you want to share with your mamas and papas and Pal One? All right, we have a couple. So 3 of them flipped out. So the first one we have says, I will be very picky about my bottles and pacifiers. Okay, so just get ready for that. Baby's saying they're going to be so picky about what they eat. Okay, the type of pacifiers that you give them are binkies. Okay, I know there's a different name for so many different names for a pacifier. We also have crib sleeper. Okay, now this is so interesting. Okay, we have a crib sleeper. So this little one is going to love their crib. Or if you've been thinking about getting a bassinet, this could also be like a hint that they want a crib. And then we also have pick your favorite stroller. Now, the reason why I said this is so interesting is because we got 2 of everything earlier, right, in your reading. And I feel here that your little one is letting you know that, especially with pick your favorite stroller, there's something here about like having more than one stroller. And maybe, like I said, you giving one to grandma so that when they're at grandma's house, like grandma can use that stroller with them. But you keep your favorite, okay? Same thing with the crib. I mean, we got like literally, we got messages here that are like talking about what your little one is going to like or love, right? They want a crib versus a bassinet, or they will be sleeping in their crib. So you may not have to worry about them, you know, especially when they get older, um, wanting to be in bed and in your bed and different things like that. They're asking you to put them in their crib, okay? And then we also have with pick your favorite stroller, a stroller, right? And then we have the bottles and pacifiers. So once again, baby is like emphasizing like having multiple things for these items. So the bottles, pacifiers, strollers, a crib, okay? So there is something about like if you're not sure as to why you're going to need multiple things, I feel like your little one is kind of giving you a hint that, you know, if you, I mean, just in general, especially with the bottles and the pacifiers, of course, you're going to need multiple for those just for yourself, right? Not even like talking about when baby's out with dad or baby is, you know, with your parents or, you know, whomever, right? Being watched, whatever, right? But just in general, pacifiers, you never know when you're going to misplace a pacifier. I remember this with my little brother when my brother and I are 14 years apart. So I very vividly remember us losing his pacifier and being like, we're going to go to the store and get like a whole bunch of these same type of pacifiers because he was very picky with his. I remember that. He would not take like the little cute Winnie the Pooh ones and like all the little character ones. Like, no, he liked the one from the hospital. So that's the one that we have to find. And if we had like this one here, so this is the type that he did not like the like with the little like with the nipple like that, like he liked the little round one. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about if you've been around a baby with that pacifier, that like that pink one or that teal one from the hospital, y'all. I think I don't know if they're still the same colors, but y'all, crazy. Okay, that's the one he wanted, and he would not take anything else. So your baby is also going to be very, very picky about their pacifier and their bottles. Okay, so and it's the nipple. It's literally the nipple. Okay, because on the bottles the same thing. It could be the shape of the bottle too. Sometimes babies are picky about like I don't know, the shape, not necessarily the shape, but like the way it feels in their hands when they're older, right? When they can actually hold their bottle. Um, yeah, I hope I'm making sense. I'm also thinking back to like my experience as an infant teacher and like the different bottles that the parents would bring with their babies and different shapes and stuff. And so yeah, I think there's also just a preference too. Sometimes it's just the way the bottle feels in the baby's hand. Like they'll hold it sometimes they won't. But also, what else? That's it. That's it. Okay, so that's how your little one's going to be. Just a warning. Okay, just a heads up. Let's get some more messages from this deck here. Let's see. Let's get a couple of more. Let's get a couple of more. We have baby bear themed nursery. So your little one's gonna want a baby bear themed nursery. Oh, how cute! I'm hearing Goldilocks and the Three Bears. That can be a favorite book of theirs or even of yours. Okay, and let's get one more message. Oop, fell on the ground. Let's get it. Is it just one more? Oh no, there's two more here. Okay, so we have two messages. So the first one says, be patient. Ooh, be patient with yourself and those around you. Okay, so your little one's asking you to be patient with yourself and those around you throughout this journey. And then I think we got the answer as to why you're going to need two of everything. There is a baby that will come after me. Okay, so your little one is like, even if you're not having twins, there is another little one that won't be very far behind this little one. And so they could be Irish twins, or they just may be very close in age. Okay, or this is it's just like you're going to need a second. I kind of feel like they're going to be like, if not twins, Irish twins, like they're going to be really close to each other. So I mean, that's exciting. That's exciting. Okay, I love it. Thank you, babies, for these messages. We're going to now go into my this little kitty deck here and see what other messages your little one wants to share with you today. Okay. And then since we didn't get gender, I kind of want to get gender too and I'll use my tarot deck for that. So let's see what we have coming through. So the first one says the gleeful goat. The second one says the gentle fairy. The third one says the all-powerful magician, and I'm going to get one more message. Thank you. And the fourth one says the successful child. Okay. So I started chuckling because the gentle fairy, I actually put right over be patient with yourself and those around you. And the message that I was getting from the gentle fairy was like, it's so important for you to be gentle with yourself, right? Give yourself grace and be patient with yourself and your journey and as a whole, okay? Also, to be patient with your little one. They also feel the tense energy that may come up when you are feeling a bit stressed about your journey to baby. Okay. Whether this is about your connection journey because you're having a hard time connecting with them, or this is about your conception journey, your pregnancy journey, or postpartum. Okay. You're worried and have fears about postpartum, right? So, what I see here and what I'm hearing from your little ones through these messages is like, with the gleeful goat here, I feel like they are definitely very much so connected to you. Some of you guys watching this pile right now may be pregnant, because I feel like there's a very strong connection between you and your little ones, not only in the spiritual realm, but also in the physical realm. For those of you guys who are not pregnant, I do feel like you guys are so deeply bonded. Okay. There's such a strong energetic link between you and your spirit baby. I actually see two babies, okay, that are so deeply connected to you that are truly trying to make their way earthside, or at least wanting to make their earthside in this lifetime with you. There are, for some of you guys, a total of four babies that are around you, but maybe all of them may not come earthside, okay? Some of them, I actually feel one of them may actually be an angel baby. Okay, so you may have experienced a loss in the past, had a previous miscarriage or previous like pregnancy loss. Okay, sorry, trigger warning. I apologize for not saying that beforehand. Um, but I feel like that little soul is still around you. Okay. Now I'm hearing, I know it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows, mama, but it'll get better. And so your little one is wanting you to know that even though things have been so crazy, I'm hearing things have gone like been a bit chaotic even at times in your journey to baby, and things may not have made sense at times in your journey to baby. Things have always, I'm hearing you have always pushed through and things have always worked out. I'm hearing you are indeed the all powerful magician. Okay. Your little one is wanting you to know that you are indeed the all powerful magician. I'm also hearing that the things that you are needing most are coming into a deep form of alignment for you, meaning that even though you're not able to see how things are aligning for you at this time, they are indeed aligning. I see with the magician energy, the magician can represent having, resources, using all the tools that you have to make things be successful, right? Or to help you get to the next phase of whatever this is that you are wanting to, that you are a part of. And I see here with the all powerful magician that this is exactly what you're being given. Through the, like it said here, you're going to use, what did it say? You're going to use extra tools to conceive me. So through the extra tools or resources that the divine is giving you, you are going to be very, now I want to say very, but you are going to be successful in your goal, achieving your goal of pregnancy, okay, or having a healthy pregnancy, or having a healthy birth, okay, a smooth labor, whatever this goal is here. But I do feel like there is a need for you to use certain tools, okay, for this to be successful, for you to be successful. Once again, be kind to yourself, because this process is just that. It is a process, meaning there are many steps to it. There are also going to be many people or certain people that you have along the way as a part of your team, okay, as a part of your support team. With the gleeful goat, there are actually like little strings that are connected to this goat here, right? And I feel like these are the people, not only in your spirit baby's energy, but also the people that are in your circle that are meant to help support you, bring healing to your body, to bring healing to your mind, right? And to help guide you through your journey to baby. So this is what I feel your little one wants you to know right now. I'm hearing, we are far from over, mama. This is far from over. And then with the rainbow energy here, like I said, I do feel like some of you guys are on your journey to conceiving your rainbow baby, or you are currently pregnant with your rainbow baby. I'm hearing the most important thing in this world is love. Okay, so give love to every thought that you have about your journey. Give a love to yourself. Do something that you love today. Okay, they're like, don't wait for tomorrow. Wait for today. You'll be surprised at the amount of changes and shifts that it actually makes for you in your your physical space, your mental space, your emotional space, okay, your spiritual space, and how much room it creates for you to create, okay? How much room it makes, how it opens. I'm seeing a pathway, a roadway being opened for you just by you doing something that you love. Okay, so for some of you guys, if you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, it's because you're not doing something that you love, okay, on a daily basis for yourself. Not because you have to, not because it's a part of your journey, not because it's going to help you get pregnant. Sorry if you can hear that dog. That is my neighbor's dog getting louder and louder. But you are you are meant to do this because you love it, right? And it brings love to you. So since there's noises, I am going to end your reading right here. I feel like that is my sign, my clue that we are done with your messages from this part of the reading. I'm going to clean up the space and we'll pull a few tarot cards to end in total. All right, guys, let's get your final messages. Let's see here. Quiet again, hopefully long term. And not just a little temporary pause. But oh my gosh, you guys, the Empress. Like I said, some of you guys are pregnant now, or you'll be finding out very soon that you are. Once again, July, August is going to play a big role. So you could be watching this around the time of like around that time frame, July, August, or you may be watching this around October, November. If you're watching it when I'm recording it, which is actually in the month of March, I do feel like you may already be pregnant, okay? Or there is a pregnancy to come fairly soon. Now, I am also hearing that your little one wants you to know. They said, I know that when the Empress comes out, my mommy gets so happy. So your little one is also putting this message out here for you to let you know that they already see you as their mother. They want you to act as if. They want you to be. This is why we got some manifestation messages that came out for you earlier, because this is what's manifesting into your world. They want you to know that even though, once again, this is something that you may not physically see, this is something that it's already done. Okay, it's already happened. I'm hearing, literally, I heard it's already happened. Okay. Now, the thing is, I heard just now that your baby is meant to be conceived or come to you when you are in a happy state. So, if, like I said before, I feel like that's why we got all those messages at the end about joy, doing something that you enjoy, doing something that brings you joy, right? I'm hearing, look at the bottom of the deck. We have the Two of Cups, okay? So there's also some significance here, and I just got the chills. There's also some significance here about you and your partner coming into alignment and harmony, right? There's some form of harmony here where I feel like this is what's attracting and like literally attracting and magnetizing your baby into your world, into your reality. I feel like this union here, for some of you guys, this is a literal union. So you'll be married or you'll be in deep commitment when you conceive this baby. There's some significance to being married or some significance to just being like seeing eye to eye with one another. I feel like your little one is showing me like, this is how my parents are meant to be when I'm conceived, or this is what's to come. Okay. If you are in separation and you're currently pregnant, or if you and your partner have been going through ups and downs, I see that this is the outcome of these ups and downs, like Baby was talking about earlier, right? It hasn't been all, giggles and rainbows and lollipops, right? There's been some turbulence there, right? So what I see here is that your little one is wanting you to know that things are falling into place, right? And we did get that message earlier with the alignment card. And let's get one more message to end your reading, one more message, what your baby wants you to know. And then I'll end with baby's gender because I am curious. So let's see what we have here. What is it that you want your mama to know? Any other messages? We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, so I see here, I'm hearing, this is a card of conflict, and um, I heard that I'm hearing now this is bigger than you. And then but before I heard something about um, like you're making this bigger than what it needs to be or than what it is, something like that. Like it's, and then also like then I heard this is bigger than you. So it's almost like what I'm feeling here, this is like in your world, right? In your world, it has become this problem, this situation, this conflict, struggle with trying to get pregnant, struggle with trying to communicate with your baby. Excuse me. Like this has become something that it has become like a mountain in your world, right? This is an internal conflict. And there's something that you are making yours, like a problem, a situation that you're like, this is all about me. But your spirit baby is coming through and saying, Mama, this is bigger than just you. Okay, this is bigger than you, not in a negative way, but they want you to know that even though you feel like, maybe you're like, I'm the problem, or things are not happening because of me, or things are not happening because of my partner, or whatever the case may be, right? Your spirit baby is coming through and saying, Mama, no, this is bigger than you guys. This is not, there are a lot of moving parts, there are a lot of moving pieces. Look, that you do not see. Look at how she's blindfolded. There are a lot of moving pieces to this puzzle, are a lot of moving parts in this. I'm seeing like what kind of puzzle is that? I want to say Sudoku, but I don't think that's what it is, or even how you pronounce it. But I'm seeing like the puzzles where you have to like move the pieces to like almost like Tetris, right? Where you have to move the puzzles. I think it's Tetris, where you have to like on the computer or on the TV or whatever, you move the little pieces around to make them fit, right? And switch them around. Like that's what they're showing me. That's the chaos. That's what's been happening in your journey, whether it's your journey to your pregnancy or your pregnancy to baby's being, baby's birth. There's been a lot of moving pieces. And so they want you to know that anytime you experience something like that, remember that it's bigger than you. It's not about you, it's bigger than you. Okay. Meaning that this piece has to move, which may affect the conception timing of your baby, right? Of you conceiving. But this piece is moving because it's later on in the future going to positively impact your marriage, or your family, or it has something to do with your next life, okay? Or it's residual from your past life. Like there are so many different moving parts here. Your baby is like, we could be here all day with scenarios, so we won't. But this is what they want you to know. You are already their mother. So remember that, okay? So, pile number one, this is what I have for you in your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed these messages as much as I enjoyed delivering them to you. If you have any questions or you would like to let me know how this resonated with you, go ahead and put it down below in the comment section. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number two. Welcome to your Spirit Baby Pick a Card reading. This is going to be who is coming through and what do they want you to know. Now, hopefully we get gender, and hopefully I remember. If we don't get it in like the regular cards, then hopefully I remember to pull it extra. If I don't, then I apologize in advance. But the purpose of this reading is to see who is coming through for you today, as far as your Spirit Baby's gender, and what messages they have for you to help you along your journey to baby, whether you are on your pregnancy journey, on your conception journey, on your spirit baby communication journey, whatever it is for you. Okay. That being said, please take what messages resonate with you or you feel intuitively are for you and leave the rest, okay, for the rest of our community. I will be using two different oracle decks today, two of my new oracle decks, my Baby Fae Oracle series that I have, volume one and volume two, okay, in our reading. And then I'll also be using another oracle deck to get some messages from your spirit baby, and we'll end with some tarot messages. So let's start off with your pre-selected oracle card. If you selected this beautiful rose quartz palm stone, then this is indeed your reading. You are in the right space, okay? So your first card says possible boy-girl twins, okay, or Irish twins. So, I mean, we have gender coming through right away for you. So it says here that if you chose this pile, which is interesting, we are in pile number two, right? So we already have a dual energy present. Maybe you chose two because you've been seeing 222, or you feel like you have two babies around you. You feel like you're going to have twins, okay? Or that could be something that you've just heard throughout your spirit baby communication journey or connection journey, or getting personal readings. You've heard that you may have twins. Well, here is confirmation for you, okay? Now, this can be girl boy twins. For some of you guys, this means that you have a baby boy and a baby girl in your energy, meaning that they may not be twins, but they could be Irish twins, which means they will be close in age, or they can just be a boy and a girl. Okay, that's in your energy. But I am seeing possible boy girl twins here for pile number two. Let's get some more messages here from this deck. This is my Baby Fae Oracle Volume 2 deck that we're starting with, and then we'll move into volume one after this. So let's see what we have here. What do you want to share with your mamas and papas about your journey or who you are? We have, there will be an increase in signs and synchronicities around my arrival. So when your little one is getting ready to make their arrival, when you're getting ready to conceive them, or for my mamas who are already pregnant, when you are getting ready to go into labor, there's going to be an increase of signs and synchronicities, okay? Ooh, we have two more, looks like. I'm hearing start with this one. We have keep me as a secret for a little while. Okay, so baby is wanting you to keep them a secret for a little while. Okay, so I'm hearing like some of you guys may wait until you're out of the first trimester before you tell people that you're pregnant, or you may do like there's something about like a surprise reveal, maybe a surprise gender reveal or a surprise pregnancy announcement. I'm also picking up like a holiday, like being involved. So you could be doing like a pregnancy announcement around the time of a holiday. Okay. We have manifest my arrival with candles. Okay. So it can be oh so simple here. I'm picking up like a really simple ritual being done to help you manifest your baby's arrival. And this can be either or, like we spoke about before. This may be in regards to babies, like you going into labor and baby's arrival being birth, or this may be arrival speaking of conception. Okay, so if you are trying to conceive, manifesting your little one using candles. Okay, candles. I'm also hearing like spell work. What is it? What is it? What is it, spirit? It came and then it went back quick. I'm picking up like that is literally how the ritual, that's the word I'm looking for, the ritual will be. It'll be a very quick and easy ritual. It can literally be you lighting a candle each night, connecting with your spirit baby, creating a spirit baby altar, which can be literally a little white tea light candle with you can use like if you have like a fertility oil, okay, that you can like basically anoint the candle with, or you can um what is that? I'm seeing like a little stuffed animal. Do we have it here? No. I'm seeing like a little lamb, like stuffed animal, that you can have like next to that, of course, fire safety. So, keep that in mind. But there's that. And then I'm also seeing, what is that, spirit? Just that, really. I'm just seeing like those two items, like a candle and a stuffed animal, a candle and a baby item, of your choosing. Doesn't have to be a stuffed animal, but like something like that. And it can be that simple where you light a candle, you say a prayer or a blessing, or you speak to your baby for a second. You let the candle burn out. And I'm seeing tea light candles because Spirit is saying this is something that you can do nightly. So maybe letting the tea light candle burn all the way through. Um, each night would be something that you would, allow, of course, while you're awake or however you do it, whatever you feel most comfortable with. But you can also get like a 7-day candle, right? And you can burn the candle each night. So there's multiple ways of doing it, but it can literally be that simple to manifest your baby's arrival. Let's see here. So for you guys, I am feeling, and I do want to mention this because I don't want you to think that I am saying like this is all that's necessary, like all you need as, spirituality. Now, spirituality is a big chunk of your baby's conception and arrival, obviously, right? Because you're here listening to a oracle/tarot reading about your spirit baby's arrival here, Earthside, right? And so, um, obviously spirituality is playing a big role, but there are also other physical things that are necessary in order for this little one to come into fruition as well, right? So yes, manifesting is a big part of your journey, but so is taking action, which in my opinion is a big part of manifesting things into reality. The action part is necessary, right? You need that action too. We have, I show you signs for me as a reminder that our souls are deeply connected. Okay, so your little one wants you to know that they show you signs on a regular basis as a reminder that your souls are so divinely aligned. Okay, I'm laughing because I'm noticing how we have a baby girl and a baby boy here, and they're literally in the same position, like the same little sleeping or posing position here, with their hands on their chin, literally the same exact position. Just a girl and a boy. We have pink wings and green wings. And then right here we have possible boy girl twins. So some of you guys are really going to have those twins, okay? Like they're really trying to come through at the same time, or they're going to look like identical but be born at different times. Like when you have your second child, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like this little one looks just like my first little one, right? Or if it's not your first or your second, then put it in the order that it is for you. But that's what I'm seeing here, like the way that these little ones are presenting themselves, okay? And they want you to prepare for, it says, prepare for my arrival. So baby's like, I'm not too far away, okay? So prepare, prepare, prepare. They're letting you know that they are coming in. And with keep me as a secret for a little while, this could also be that they are going to be like, it's almost like I'm feeling like the sneaking energy, like they're gonna sneak in. So this could be a surprise pregnancy, or you just may not be expecting to be pregnant when you are, okay, or when you get pregnant. Like there's something about like maybe you counting yourself out for the month, or there being something like that. So that could also be playing a big role. And then we have May, June, possible conception or birth month. So your baby, oh my gosh, you guys, Gemini energy, which is twin energy again. This is crazy. So we have Gemini season being significant for baby's conception or birth. So you could be due in Gemini season watching this, or in the month of May or June. I like to say the month before, the month after can sometimes play a role. So the month before would be April. The month after would be July. So this could be baby's due date, birth date, or birth month. It could also be your little one's conception when you conceive this baby, or the cycle that you have, like, yeah, I guess that would be the same thing as conception, or the month that you test positive. For example, if you conceive in your April cycle, then you may test positive early May. So that's how the month before can relate, or the month after. So, for example, if your baby is maybe due in July, but they may be born a little early and come at like the end of June. Okay, so that's how I'm seeing that showing up for you guys. Okay, some of you guys may be having a singleton baby boy. Okay, for those of you guys who are not going to be having twins, I'm seeing singleton baby boy. That was on the bottom of the deck. Let's get a couple of more. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Oh my gosh, I cannot make this up. Look at the two cards that just felt like Kate. I can't even talk. Okay, so we have June, July, and then we have April, May. You guys, I literally just said April, May, June, July. So that is just all confirmation for you guys. So April, May, June, and July are so significant when it comes to the conception of your little our birth, our baby's birth. Okay, so if you were to give birth around that time frame, April, May, June, or July, that means you would conceive somewhere between July through October. Okay, July through October could be conception as well, which is interesting because we're ending with the month of July. So you could also conceive in July and then give birth in April. Okay, so that could also be the case. So let's go ahead and get some messages from my next deck, which is Baby Fae Volume 1. Okay, Baby Fae Oracle Volume number 1. Let's go ahead and Baby Fae Volume Oracle 2. Baby Fae Oracle Volume 2 is a lot thicker than what I was just using, but it also has pregnancy and postpartum messages in it. And so I've split the deck between the two. So that's why I didn't have all of the cards. As you can see, this is a Volume 1 deck, and then I was only using this amount for volume 2, but we have a whole nother half here, which is all pregnancy and postpartum messages. So this is what volume 2 looks like. Okay, just in case you were wondering and you wanted to get that for yourself, because you're a healer, a reader, okay, energy reader, you do readings for others, or you want to connect with your baby on your own. The link for both decks are both in the description box. Okay, so you can find those links there. All right. Oh, look at this, guys. These two cards want to come out for you. So I'm going to take these two. So the first one says, Daddy needs love too. Okay, so your little one is reminding you, not even wants you to know, but is reminding you that Daddy needs love too. I feel like the message that this is, whoever this is for, you guys may have been having like you and your partner may have been having some difficulty within your relationship, or there could have been some conversations that you have had recently, and what I feel here is that your spirit baby is coming through and letting you know that you may be feeling like there are some needs that some things you need met at this time, but they want to remind you that your partner also needs these things. Okay, even if they are not expressing them, I feel like this is a time period where um, receiving love is really important, not just for you, but also for your partner. And there may be like a transition that is happening when it comes to love. Okay. Whether it's love of self or receiving love from others, healing and forgiving those who may have done, your partner wrong or done you wrong. But I really feel like this is something that your partner may be going through right now, whether you guys are in communication or in separation or married. I just feel like this may be something that could be weighing heavy on their heart, or something that they are really being mindful of, or are working through right now. Okay, so I feel like your little one is wanting you to kind of be lenient or just be easy on dad at this time, and let dad go through his things, right? And if you are dad watching this, then this could very well be a message for you, and the answer that you may be looking for is love. Okay, if you've been going through some things recently, or you've been feeling some type of way, it could be, I'm hearing like at the root of it is love. Okay, the root of it resides, love is where the root, at the root is where love resides. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. We also have approximate birth weight. So baby's going to be, your little one's going to be 5 to 7 pounds. Okay. I just heard preemie. So some of your little ones could be um, in preemie weight. Okay. I don't know if this is preemie. I don't think this is preemie weight. I think this is like normal. Just because people in my family have had big babies, but this is a normal weight. But I'm also hearing like they can be on the smaller end, maybe not preemie, but they may be on the smaller end, especially if you have twins. Okay. Let's get a few more messages from this deck. We have, I will look like mommy. Okay, so your little one is going to look like you. Okay, maybe baby girl. Okay, we have a baby girl there. Okay, but whether you have a boy or a girl, baby's like, I'm going to look like mommy. Let's see what else we have here. Ooh, quite a few. Let me grab those. Coming in, shaking things up here. Flying in. Like I said, some of you guys are not going, like this pregnancy is going to catch you off guard, or there's something about this pregnancy that's going to catch you off guard here. Not in a negative way, but it's something that it's like you're not expect, whether it's the twins or you get pregnant right after this pregnancy. There's something about this pregnancy that's going to catch you off guard. So we have, I'm very strongly connected to animals. So a lot of the signs of synchronicities you may see could be animal signs. I am seeing dragonflies in my third eye, dragonflies and butterflies. So this may be something that you see as a sign of synchronicity from your little one. We also have me and my sibling will be close in age. You guys, I'm telling you, if you don't have twins, you may have Irish twins. Okay. We also have I'm Your Baby Sparkler. 4th of July will be special for us, you guys, and we have July as a significant time frame. Okay, so I just said you could conceive in July, be due in April, so it can be like that. Or you may be conceiving in October and be due in July. I also was talking about like earlier, like a holiday being significant for like an announcement. So 4th of July could be when there is like an announcement given, okay, a birth announcement or a like it's like you surprise people like surprise, we had a baby or we had another baby, okay. Or there could be, because it does say keep me a secret for a while, so you guys may not be telling anybody until baby's born. Okay, if you choose to do that, you are bold, okay? You are bold. But for some of you guys, if you do choose to do that, I feel like this won't be your first kid. Like you're just like, okay, I just, we're gonna just surprise people like we had another baby. But you can also be doing like a gender reveal around that time, or you may choose to use the 4th of July or fireworks, okay, to announce that you're pregnant, okay, something like that. And then we also have Starry Night themed nursery. Beautiful. So your little one wants to have a Starry Night themed nursery. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. These are beautiful cards that came out for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed them as well. We're now going to look at my next oracle deck. Okay. And this one is like a kitty oracle deck. I can't remember what it's called, but I got it from Amazon, so I'll put the link for this down below too. I love this deck. It's great if you're clairvoyant or you like to use imagery to receive messages. It's also really great. It has words on it as well, so it's also really great like that, and you can use it with the numbers. The numbers can be significant for you too, which I feel like they will be for you guys. So let's see what we have coming through for pile number 2. What message do you want to share with your mamas and papas today? What is it that they need to know? Whether you want to tell them about you. Ooh, yes, they do. So we have the boy who found freedom. Okay, definitely some baby boys in this pile. Okay, like I said, you may have a singleton baby boy, or you could have boy-girl twins or Irish twins. We also have the bird who believes in herself, which is interesting because I think this is a card I just showed you guys. And then look at the numbers, you guys, 13 and 31. So there's mirroring numbers here, mirroring the 1 and the 3. I mean, the one and the 3 are mirroring each other. Interesting. We also have 33, you guys. So 33 could be significant. We have the encouraging fairy, 3s and 1s. Wow. Wow. And let's get one more message here. We have the responsible king. Ooh, okay. So the responsible king, I was hearing just now that this is representing dad's energy. Ooh, excuse me. I do feel like some of you guys, so if you are wanting to have a big family or you have a big family, that can be confirmation this is your message. Or if you're wanting to have a big family, I see a circle of children on the bottom of the deck here, and it's making me feel like you are going to have more than one child, okay, whether it's multiples at once or you're going to have like what is it a large family. I also see with I was hearing what the responsible king was about dad, and we were talking about like at the root of whatever dad is feeling or going through at this time is love, right? But there's also what I feel here is that love needs to be poured into the situation, whatever it is, right? Like I said, love of self, love like passion, right? Love is in passion. That can be what's missing. There's a missing ingredient here, and I feel like this is what is causing this this feeling of like feeling lost, confused, feeling dazed, feeling like I don't know. There's just this uncertainty energy, and I feel like it's because dad has been focusing on a lot of worldly stuff, a lot of like earth realm stuff, right? Focusing on the physical with the responsible king. I feel like this is a goal or something that dad has been really focusing on. Or if you are dad, this could be where your mind has been, right? You have been more so focused on making sure that responsibilities are taken care of, making sure that, you are in the physical realm, prepared for your baby's arrival, or that you are, just making sure you're good financially, that you guys are, doing all the worldly stuff, right? But love is missing. Okay, so there's something where the focus has been so much on, am I taking care of things? Am I getting, are things good in certain areas that we have forgotten the most, what literally rules the world, right? What keeps things going? Love. So just keep that in mind. We have the bird who believes in herself. And I almost said the bird who loves herself. And then we have the boy who found freedom. So there's like this energy here. I feel like, and then we have the encouraging fairy, and we're using the baby fae oracle. So I feel like this is about your spirit baby has been encouraging you guys, both you, mom and dad, okay, both you and your partner, whatever your genders are, okay. Your babies have been encouraging you guys to believe in yourself and to find freedom, okay. There's something with the responsible king being here. Like I said, there's like this heavy weight, this heavy energy surrounding the physical. When it comes to trying to get pregnant, a lot of times we shift our focus to the physical, right? What is my body doing? What does my body need? What is the doctor saying? What medicine do I need to take? What supplements do I need to take? How frequently do we need to baby dance? Like physical, 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 right? But the reason that you are here is because your baby is wanting to shift your focus a bit into the heart space, as well as into like the spiritual plane, right? Into the 5D, where you get to go into your imagination and you get to live out as if, right? You get to live out your reality as a parent, holding your baby, feeling your baby move in your womb, right? If you are carrying your little one, you get to listen, hear, if you're the partner, you get to hear your partner tell you that she's pregnant, right? So what your baby is really wanting you to do is to detach from the physical just a bit, right? Of course, we have to take care of responsibilities. And like we said earlier, manifestation is a big part of your journey, your baby's arrival, but it's not the only thing, right? It is not the only thing. Therefore, we have to, I get it. I get it. Me being on my own journey to baby, I get it. But what you believe to be true is a big part of your journey, right? It's a big part of manifesting. The more you surrender, release, and let go, the more flows to you. Okay, so your little one is reminding you just how important. It's almost not even the importance; it is the the outcome or the aftermath of you doing these things, right? So when you on this card, it says a boy who found freedom, and he's like bursting out. It's so interesting. It's a heart shaped brick here, so it's like are bricks that are shaped like a heart, and he burst out from the center of the bricks, and he opened up the heart, and there's light shining from the center of the heart here. And when you find freedom, right, when you allow yourself to be free, when you allow yourself to be spontaneous, like I said, I feel like there's some form of spontaneity to your journey, right? When you take care of the things that need to be done, but you do it in a way where you surrender and you allow the divine to lead you, right? You allow the love to shine through, right? You allow yourself to be free, to enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, right? And so it's like your little one is wanting you to know that the more you surrender and let go and give your worries to the divine, the more freedom you will find, the more ease, the more peace of mind, the more love, right? The less constricted you feel, or would it be constricted or restricted? But the less like tied down you feel to this journey, right? The less you feel like you have to do, because you allow it to be done for you. You allow it to be done around you. And so I feel like that's a really big message coming through from your spirit baby. We also have the bird who believes in herself. And with this one, this is about your mind, right? The way that if you believe in yourself, and what these beliefs, um, is it if it's how your baby's saying how you believe in yourself, what you believe you are capable of, what you tell yourself, right, that you can accomplish. And what I see here is that through these beliefs, you're actually feeding yourself. Okay, she's getting nectar from this flower. The flower is in her nest, right? And she has three hearts. I feel like she's preparing for three little ones, right? She's preparing for their arrival. She's feeding and it's interesting. It's like I can't really tell if she's feeding this flower or she's receiving from this flower. So it's like the more that you feed into yourself, the more that you feed into your subconscious mind, these beautiful beliefs, these beautiful thoughts. I mean, just one of my I'm not one, but all the affirmations that I say at the beginning of my channel or my videos, the one that's coming to mind is I am fertile, right? That is a belief. If you feed that to your subconscious mind every time you listen to a video of mine, or every time you just wake up and you say I am fertile, you are telling yourself that you're fertile despite anything that is happening around you, anything that is happening in 3D. Your subconscious mind believes that you are fertile. Therefore, you get to feed the energy, or you get to send out the energy of fertility into everything that you do, right? If you say I am loved, right? I believe in myself. I am capable of accomplishing my goals with ease. These are all beliefs that you are able to pour out into your external environment as well. And then you receive, right, the same energy back. That's what you receive from the actions that you put out. So I think that, I mean, these go hand in hand, just like the 13 and the 31, they mirror each other, right? And then we have the 33 here, and I feel like 33 is significant. So whether it's because you are 33 years old, maybe you are 31, 32, or 33 watching this, or there is 333 is a number that's following you, or 111, 1111, okay, 555. These numbers could be following you, as confirmation of this reading, that this reading is for you. But um, no matter what here, I feel like your journey is being gifted the energy of creation, spontaneity, um, what else? Love, bright light, right? This rainbow light energy, so that you can have peace, so that you can find peace in your journey. Okay. So that you can be yourself here. And your little one is encouraging you to be yourself. Okay. And trust and believe that they're on their way, and that everything is working out for both of or all three of your highest good. Okay. With the number 3 here, you and your 2 babies. All right, I love it. So I'm going to pause right here, and we're going to get a couple of tarot cards to end your reading, and I'll be right back. All right, let's see what your last few messages are from your spirit team about your journey to baby. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see what else we have here coming through for you. 2 more, perfect. We have the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So the first message that I just heard was you are indeed moving in the right direction, okay? This is a time for you to definitely nurture yourself, both you and your partner. And I also feel like, your spirit team is talking about, we are going to, in life, we're human, right? We are living this, 3D experience. Therefore, we are going to be distracted. We are going to have, times where we're going to need to pick and choose which battles we choose to face, right? There's always going to be something. There's always going to be a reason why. There's always going to be a reason to worry. There's always going to be a reason to feel anxious, right? But the beautiful thing about um, having free will is that we get to choose what we allow to penetrate our mind and what we um, allow ourselves to be worried about, what we allow ourselves to focus on, what we choose to do about it, right? And so what I feel here is that your spirit team is wanting you to know that right now in your journey to baby, despite whatever you may be feeling, whether it's a lower vibrational energy, or which I do feel like some of you guys may be in a state of worry or concern, right? There is this feeling where, even if it's because I feel like for some of you guys, this is not a concern to the point where you are debilitated, where you're like standing still. It's almost like you're taking action. Things are still going. Life is still going, right? Life is still happening. But there's like this underlying sense of worry, right? Like what's next? What's gonna happen next? When is the other shoe gonna drop? And what I feel like is spirit is really reminding you that once again, like we just said, it truly is up to you what you choose to focus on and what you choose to attract into your reality, what you choose to create. You are a creator, right? You were destined to create. You are destined to create. It's your birthright. You were put on this plane, on this earthly plane, so that you can create what you desire, right? And coupled with that, or what creates your reality is your mind paired with your actions, right? And literally, we have the creation right here, the goddess of creation with the Queen of Pentacles right in the center. And as you can see, she is painting her reality, right? She is using the world literally as her canvas. She has turned the world into her canvas. And so I feel like what spirit is wanting you to leave within this reading is, right now in your journey to baby, the actions that you take and the thoughts that you have are literally creating your next day, your next phase, your next outcome. And so remember when you are, moving about in your journey to baby, remember to nurture not only your physical body, but your mind, right? And your spirit. I feel like this is a reminder that, holistic healing is so important. Your spirit team is wanting you to create a routine, if you don't have one already, that tends to the holistic body. Okay. The mind, the body, the soul, right? The mind, the body, the spirit. We literally have the mind, the body. We have the sword energy, which is the mind. We have the body, which is the pentacles. And we have the energetic body here with the wands, right? And so this is your reminder to keep going, okay? But also be mindful of your every single part of your body, what it needs, when it needs to be nurtured, what type of love it is needing in that moment. And don't be afraid to give it, okay? You have no idea. Like I said, there's so much spontaneity that's surrounding you guys in this reading. You have no idea how good it can get and how good it is meant to be for you, okay? So just allow. I don't even say anything else. Just allow. Okay. Allow yourself to, I want to say this though, allow yourself to receive as much as you allow yourself to give to your journey. Allow yourself to receive as well. Okay. So this is what I'm going to end with, guys. I hope that these messages found you in due time. Okay. I appreciate you being here. I'm sending you guys so much love and light and of course, baby dust. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful fertility goddesses who chose pile number 3. If you chose this beautiful peach moonstone palmstone crystal, then this is indeed your reading. Now, let me just move this out the way. Let's switch things out. Now, you guys, I have such a interesting message for you today. I actually took quite a break before I completed your pile. So I don't even remember the day that I actually started this reading, but it's probably been a week, maybe even two at this point since I started the reading. And I did like pile one, took a couple of days, did pile two, and then I took an even longer break to do your reading, so your pile. So I just have these cards kind of selected and off to the side and have them charged in under this peach moonstone energy. So you guys can probably really feel that peachy energy. But I wanted to start off with this message because I wanted you guys to know that um, this could be like, I feel like this is a relatable message. I know that it has taken me so much energy. It's taken so much energy for me to get like my task done. This is like involving like personal things as well as business things, which includes doing a reading, right? And so um, it was easier for me to get like one video done for the month of March, but just getting this other one out, it just took forever. But I really had to listen to my own, what is this called? What is this energy spirit? What is this message? Um, it's like your own wave. Like I'm seeing waves, ocean waves. So it's kind of like the ebb and flow of your own energy, right? And what you have energy for and what you don't have energy for, what you want to put the energy that you do have towards and what you shouldn't put it towards at that moment. It's kind of like it's been a really weird like time. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can have felt that as well, especially with the eclipse energy that we have had. We're like in the middle of an eclipse energy right now. We have another one upcoming, I think on the 29th of March, or somewhere around there. So, we're just like in this really weird energetic period. So I feel like for you guys, like what are your messages? In this reading, one of the messages that your spirit team wants you to know, not just your spirit baby, but your spirit team in general, they just really want you to honor thyself, is what I'm hearing. Honor thyself, okay? Now, of course, this reading is from your spirit baby predominantly, right? Or mostly. We're going to get messages from your spirit baby, but of course, we also have other guides that come in from time to time who are always present. They just may not step in and give in channeled messages. But I do feel like you may have some more coming in from them too throughout this reading. We are going to be using my Baby Fae Volume Oracle 1 and 2 in this reading, as well as some other oracle cards, and then we'll end with some tarot card messages. So I have these cards pre-selected for you already. You guys, I think, have the most. Okay, we have 3 here for you pre-selected. I haven't looked at them yet. I have been like itching to look at them since I have been like holding off on this reading. But we're going to start with volume 1 first, which is this deck here. Both decks are available for purchase at this time, so you can click the link down below in the description box and it'll take you directly to the production space where they will produce it for you. It is print on demand, so it'll print out for you or be produced for you and then sent directly to your home. Okay. So you can click the link down below for the Baby Fae Oracle Volume 1, which is this one, Magical Spirit Baby Messages from the Fairy Realm. And then we have Baby Fae Oracle Volume 2, which is Trying to Conceive Pregnancy and Postpartum Messages, or Postpartum Spirit Baby Messages. Okay, so let's look and see what your Spirit Baby wants you to know at this time about your journey together using this deck first. Let's see here. So we have the first card says baby bear themed nursery. So your little one is going to, I'm hearing Goldilocks and the Three Bears, but I'm also hearing that your little one is just going to love bears. Okay, so stuffed animals, there may be like one of their very first stuffed animal, maybe a bear. You may already have a bear themed like blanket or bear onesie or onesie with like a little outfit with bears on it. Some little baby booties that have bears on it, or even a stuffed bear that you want to give to your child already. Okay, I'm really picking up this bear energy from them, excuse me. And then also their nursery. Maybe you decide to do like a ballerina bear type theme, or you may decide to do, oh my gosh, I just realized I had that as a kid, but not as like a nursery, but like my theme of my childhood room with ballerina bears. Wow, okay. So for some of you guys, you may actually decide to do something that reminds you of your own childhood with your child. So maybe there's something that you had as a theme in your own room, or something that you saw as a child or as a teen or as a young adult, or even now that you have already have in mind, okay, that you want to implement into your child's room, or decorations or decor, or what is it called? Aesthetic. Okay. That was the word I was looking for. And if that's the case, then baby is giving you a thumbs up. Okay. We also have daddy tend to your health too. So if you're watching this file, it's also very important for your partner to tend to his health as well. Okay. Also, if you are in a same sex relationship, so if you are two women, and say you're doing a donation, you're using a donor, it's important for the donor to be mindful of his health, get his proper testing and different things like that. This is something that is baby is really bringing up as something that's really important for you guys at this time. If you've had a couple of rounds of insemination and they have not been successful, then it could be the donor. Okay, there could be something going on with the donor. Okay, is what I'm hearing. That's a very specific message, so please just take it if it resonates. If you are two men, okay, make sure that you guys are both taking care of your health, even if one of you guys are going to be the donor, right? Or going to be the one providing the sample for your surrogate, right? So, yeah, just be very mindful. Okay, my men. I could also be talking to daddies here. Okay, if you are in a heterosexual couple, right? You have a male and female, but you are the dad. Okay, so you could be listening to the reading. Now, for my mamas who are listening, like I said, make sure your partners are taking care of their health. There could be something going on that could be causing a delay within your trying to conceive journey. So if you've been feeling that already, you guys have been discussing this, like getting tests done, going to the doctor, different things like that, then this is just confirmation for you. Okay. My readings are not meant to tell you what to do and how to do it, but more so of to help you tune into your own intuition and really if there's certain things that you've been questioning, a lot of times confirmations will come through in my readings, just to let you know that you are indeed on the right path, or that you are heading in the right direction, or you should pursue something that you've been thinking about. Okay, but always, always, always trust your own intuition. All right, let's see what else we have here. We have air sign baby, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So this little one could be very closely connected to air energy. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. We also have create a nighttime routine with me when I am born. It will be easier for the both of us. We also have I will be a fussy baby. Oh no. So I feel like that's why baby's it'll be easier for the both of us if we get into a routine as soon as possible. Okay, of course it's gonna take some time, but having a routine is something that is going to help baby on an even deeper level. Okay, let's see what else we have here. We have approximate birth weight preemie. Okay, so your little one may be a preemie. This little one may be a preemie. See, we have two more. We have I'm your baby prince. Some of you guys will be having a baby boy. Okay. And we have strictly breastfed baby. So you may just want to breastfeed your baby, or this is what they're asking for. Okay. And this is strictly breastfed baby. So that could be a part of the fussy as well. When you're not around, they may have trouble um, taking their milk from a bottle, even if you are pumping. Okay. They may have difficulty in the beginning, but I feel like once again, having a routine set for them will make things easier in the long run. Something that they can get used to. Okay. And then we also have I'm your baby princess. And I'm laughing because it literally hit the I'm your baby prince card, like it knocked it out the way. So so some of you guys are having baby girls. Of course, this is a collective message, so everyone's not going to have a boy and everyone's not going to have a girl. But for some, I did feel like with the baby princess, knocking the baby boy out the way, some of you guys are going to be a bit surprised because you're expecting to have a boy, or maybe you've been connecting with the spirit baby boy and your baby girl comes first instead. Okay. So just know that it's almost like they knock baby out the way. Like baby boy's like, yeah, I'm ready to come. I'm ready to come. And then last minute, baby girl's like, nope, it's me. And I'm seeing her slide down the slide to earth. She's like, see you later, alligator. She's like, too slow. I'm going first. And then we have pick the cutest coming home outfit for me. I love it. I love it. So we're gonna stop there with these with this deck, and we're gonna go into volume 2 and see what your little ones want to share with you from volume 2 about your trying to conceive journey or your journey with them at this time. Let's see here. So we have September, October, possible conception or birth month. Okay. Now, interesting how we had air sign baby, which is Libra season. And this card actually says Libra. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. Okay. Libra. Okay. So strong Libra energy here. Some of you guys will be conceiving during Libra season or finding out that you're pregnant during that time frame, or baby could be due or born around that time. Okay, due date could fall in Libra season, which would be end of September going into mid October, or it can be the time that your baby is, or the month that your baby is born in. Okay, time frame. We have manifest my arrival using baby's breath. Okay, so I'm seeing like I'm actually seeing a ritual with flowers. So if you've been, it doesn't just have to be baby's breath. If you've been wanting to do like a ritual with flowers, whether it is to manifest baby or it is to what is it, manifest baby, or it is to just like do something else for like a personal ritual for yourself, that I am definitely seeing you being encouraged to proceed with that. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna take a lot. We had like 3 or 4 that popped out and I put them back, and then we have like 4 that popped out again just now, so I'm just going to take them. So we have I will be conceived soon. Okay, so your little one's letting you know they're going to be conceived soon. I want to say, did we pass that time frame already for a Libra? We did. December, January would have been like conception for like a due date in Libra season, but this is a timeless message. So if you're watching this and it's around like November, December, January, maybe even February, you could have conceived in December or January and you're going to have a little Libra baby, okay? Or if you're watching this and it's, what is it? Not October, August, September, October, around that time, even November, and you're like waiting for your next cycle, then you could have had a conception happen during Libra season. Okay, so keep that in mind. We also have we've been waiting while you've been healing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so both of your little ones are letting you know. Wow. Okay, we have two. We have two. Okay, hold on. Both of your little ones are letting you know that they've been waiting while you've been healing. Okay, they're like, we don't want you to feel like, the energy that I'm feeling from this message is, they don't want you to feel like they've left, or it's been taken too long, or they're like, just how we speak of like how in spirit there is just we say things like time does not exist in spirit, which it does not, right? It's a different type of time. um we also speak of love being unconditional, right? And this is like the same energy here with this message about patience. Patience is like something that we could never, ever, ever, ever understand. We could, as humans, we just cannot wrap our minds. Very few of you guys can, actually. You understand what I mean by patience in spirit is a whole different form of patience. It just is. It's not something that they have to be reminded of, like, oh, be patient. No, it just is. It's just a thing that it just is. And for those of you guys who that went over your head, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say about it, but patience is just a thing. So your babies are saying, like, we've just been waiting while you've been healing, no big deal. But here on earth, a lot of times we are like, oh my gosh, it's been 5 years. Like, what the heck is going on? Or it's been 9 months. Like, my friend got pregnant when very first month we both tried, and now they're about to have their baby, and you're like, what the heck is going on? Like, how come it's taking so long for me? And baby's like, what? You 9 months? It's been 9 seconds, like, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. So they don't want you to have fear of time, okay? Because they're just waiting. They're waiting while you're healing. Now, I got all like, oh my gosh, because we have Aquarius season here, which is so crazy because we have an air sign baby. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, those are the air signs. And we have Aquarius now. And it says January, February. Okay, so I just said December, January is a strong time frame for an alignment. I'm sorry, with the Libra season. So January, February is in alignment with Scorpio season, or if you were to be due around January, February, that is April, May. Okay. And I'm recording this in March. So you could be conceiving this month, finding out you're pregnant in April, or you could be conceiving in April or May. Okay. And be due in Aquarius season, January, February. And then we also have August, September for possible conception, our birth month. Virgo season. Okay. So Virgo season, if you were to conceive in Virgo season, you would be due around May, June. If you were to give birth around Virgo season, you to conceive around November, December. Okay, so those are also possible time frames for conception. And I think you guys got like so many extra cards. Let me see. I'm going to look at these. One more from this pile here, and then we're going to look at the ones that were already pre-selected because they're still off to the side. You guys got so many cards. Okay, we also have another time frame, you guys. We have December, January. Okay, so what do we have here? We have December, January, February. Okay, I feel like that for someone is like the time frame. And I think I said December, January, right? Yeah, December, January would be Libra birth. So December, January, February is significant. August, September is something completely on its own. And what was the other one? What was it? Libra season, September. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Hold on. We have December, January, February. I'm going to put that over here because that goes with that. And then we have September, October. We have August, September, October. Okay, so these two I feel are in alignment as well. Now, I do want to say that since we do have that September, October potential, like, Libra season with conception, December, January, this could also be like August birth too. Okay, August birth would be like you conceived in November, but you could have found out you're pregnant in December and then you'd be doing August. Okay, so yeah, so that could align as that as well. I feel like it could be two separate things, but I'm seeing how it can align, you guys, okay? But just know that Virgo season, Libra season, Capricorn, and Aquarius season are big conception and birth time frames for you guys. Now we have three cards that I already had that have been sitting and waiting in patience, right, for me to reveal them. So let's see what they are. So the first one says, I have siblings that are waiting to be born after me. And I love how we have the baby boy and the baby girl that came out. Some of you guys are definitely having a boy and a girl, okay, or multiple children, but definitely baby boy and baby girl, one of each. And then we've been waiting for you while you've been healing, and I have siblings. So definitely coming through as multiples here. I have spent much time with our ancestors. Grandma or grandpa says hi. Oh my goodness, this could be your grandma or grandpa, their great grandma or grandpa, or this could be their grandma or grandpa if you have a parent that is in spirit. Okay, also could be older, right? They can be older. If you have all of your loved ones here with you on earth, that is such a blessing if you do. But yeah, they're definitely talking to someone. They're chopping it up, and they say hi. And then we have, I will be conceived this year, 2025. Okay, and they already came through and said, I'm going to be conceived soon. Okay, that was already a thing. That was already a thing, you guys. So some of you guys could be conceiving in the fall. Some of you guys maybe even in what is it called? Um, Summer. Okay, I don't know. I just went blank about that. Summer. But I also, what did I say earlier? April, May, right? April, May. I'm getting all confused with all these time frames. Yeah, April, May. So some of you guys can conceive in April, May, okay, spring. So lots of conception happening this year for pile number 3. I'm so excited for you guys. Let's see what else we have coming through. I'm going to use this oracle deck here to see what your little one wants to tell you about either themselves or what they just want to share about the journey that you guys are on at this time. This message is all about who is this little one and what is it that they want to tell to you, okay, say to you at this time. So what do you want to tell your mamas and papas at this time? What is it that you want to share with them? We have the girl who has faith. We have the gentle fairy. Wow, while we're using the fairy deck. I love it. Such synchronicity. And I'm hearing that too. Like there's something about things aligning at this time for you. The stars are aligning. See how her hand is like reaching towards the stars? I'm hearing like don't limit yourself. Okay. Wow, you guys. Wow. Wow. The wise man. And I see the boy and the girl. I don't know if you guys can see that there, but we have the boy and the girl in his like his vest, like dear near to his heart. And this is like an elder, like they had said, they've been talking to their, your ancestors, their loved ones. There could be a grandfather that's in spirit, or father that's in spirit, father figure that's in spirit, an uncle even, okay, a brother. And they're very wise, and they're sharing their knowledge with your children before they arrive. But I'm hearing like, reach for the stars, mama. Like the sky is the limit. A lot of times we start to limit ourselves because life, right? We start to limit ourselves because we have received, a certain diagnosis, or because we are getting older, or because it's been taking so long. We start to doubt the fact that, we feel like we don't know if this is for us, right? We start to question our decisions. We have the decisive warrior on the bottom of the deck, and I feel like this is what your spirit baby is wanting you to be. They, they're wanting you to be Zorro. I'm just kidding, but they want you to be the decisive warrior, right? They want you to be the one who, takes the sword and makes the mark, right? And makes a decision, and like waves the sword, and like enough is enough. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm not gonna do. And that's final. And that is the role that you're meant to be in. Now, for those of you guys who have been struggling to conceive, I do feel like working with a physician or a healer is something that is going to help things. Also hearing like concision. So like to me, that's like that represents you know um, being very clear, concise. I mean, I'm using the word in the definition, but being very clear and straight to the point, right? If you will, using least words as possible to get the message out. And what I feel here is that this is representing like cutting around the BS, right? Cutting around the unnecessary things, cutting those things away. And I feel like when you work with someone, that's what they're going to help you do. Okay, we have that number 9 here, so that's also representing the end of a cycle. So that's going to help you like close up this long cycle that you feel like you've been on. We have so many like the number 3 is really important. You could have been seeing 333 because we have so many like multiples of 3, or just in the 3 family. We have the number 18 here, which 3 plus 3 plus 3, what is that? 6, what, 6 times, is it 6 times 3? Yeah, is 18. And then we have, what is it? 8 plus 1 is 9. We have 3, we have 6, we have 36, right? We have another 9 there. And then we have 3 times 2 is 6. Like there's just so many like nines. Okay, nines. Nine could be significant as well. The 9th, the 19th, the 29th of a month could be your birthday, or the date that you find out you're pregnant, you conceive, baby's due date. Okay, something like that. The 18th may also be significant, the 3rd, the 6th, and the 5th, okay, or the 6th. But the message that your spirit baby is giving to you at this time to help you through your journey to baby. Some of you guys, you are conceiving your rainbow baby, okay? This baby has been a child that you prayed for, that you have wanted for so long, that you have been connecting with for so long. You've gone through so much, but you've also felt so much love from this baby, okay? And what I'm hearing is I'm hearing keep on going, but keep on transitioning is what I'm hearing. Keep on transitioning. So like to me, this is like representing like your baby is encouraging you, inspiring you to keep moving forward, but keep being open to changes as you move forward, right? Like this is not a linear journey for you. This is not one that is just going to be okay, tomorrow's the same as the next, right? Like we talked about earlier, your baby wants a routine, right? Your baby needs a routine, and you could be the same way. Maybe you like routines. They feel things that feel familiar, make you feel comfortable and secure. But what I feel here is that is the opposite of this journey for you. It feels hectic with a busy night. It feels hectic. It feels like things are being thrown at you sometimes. And so your baby is saying, keep moving forward, mama, but keep being open to change. Okay. Once again, reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. The sky is not even the limit. Okay. I was going to say the sky is the limit, but they're like, no, that's not even the limit. Okay. There is no limit. There are no limitations on your journey. You can have as many kiddos as you want. Okay. You can have as many kiddos as you want, as long as you are open and receptive to the changes and that are necessary along the journey. Okay, are you open? Baby's like, Mama, are you open? Okay. I do see two children once again that are sitting here that are waiting. They're in waiting for your healing. They're in waiting for the right time. They're in waiting for things to align. But like I said, the stars are aligning at this time for you. So it's just a matter of time now for you. Okay. So this is amazing. I love that these messages came out for you. I'm also hearing like through the chaotic times, because I do feel like there's a little bit of chaos here. Through the chaotic times, you're being asked to, um, what is it? Ground. Okay. Ground your energy. Remember to ground. Okay. Have one foot on the ground is what I'm hearing. Okay, so this is what I see as far as your message from your baby. We're not going to move into your tarot messages to see if there's anything else that they want to share. But first, I want to clear this space so that we have room for those cards. Oh my gosh, it's so crooked, you guys. How come no one told me? Hold on. That's okay. There we go. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't see the screen. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video now, clear this up, and then we're going to go ahead and go into your tarot reading. All right, pile number 3, let's get into your tarot reading. Okay, now as I was cleaning up the cards, I started hearing the song, Who Do You Love? Are you sure? Okay, so there's something about love that could be coming through, but that could also be like a love could be the answer. And I know that sounds so cliche, but there's something about love being the answer here. So if you have had any questions, right, about anything really in your journey to baby, I really feel like love is the answer. And remember, there are many different versions of love. There's self-love. There is love of your partner. There is love of an idea. There is love of a what is it? I was gonna say love of acceptance, but I guess acceptance coming first, right? Once you accept something and then falling in love with it, right? I kind of feel like, all those messages align with some of you guys. Like some of you guys, maybe you don't have a partner at this time, right? So baby's like, who do you love? Who's gonna be my daddy? Who's gonna be my mama, right? As far as self-love, there could be some things and parts of yourself that are dying off while you're trying to conceive, right? And I know that can be very dramatic, but those of you guys who are experiencing that, you know what I mean. It feels like you are losing a part of yourself throughout this journey. And baby's like, you have to love that. You have to love every single part of you, right? It's important for our journey if that is your message. Okay. For some of you guys, it's about the love of being open and receptive to any idea, right? Whether it is working with a surrogate, whether it is working with a fertility specialist, whether that means more blood work, whether that means using a donor, right? Whether that means an egg donor or sperm donor. Um, whether that means going back to the drawing board, or whether that means putting money down for like a down payment of a house for for your fertility treatment. Okay, so it's like doesn't necessarily have to be love. No, baby sign has to be love. So for those of you guys who have been having a hard time with wrapping your head around the next phase of what your journey may potentially look like, it's time to make a decision and fall in love with it. Okay, that's what baby's saying. But there are various ways, like I said, love is the answer could come into not fruition, but could resonate or relate. So please sit with that. Okay, sit with that. If you're listening to pawn number 3, sit with love is the answer. And I mean, I haven't picked a pile yet for myself. I feel like I may have originally, but I can't remember what it was. So I'm gonna do it again. But I definitely can see how love is the answer in my case, in my life, and it's it's so crazy how that message is so universal. So sit with it, meditate on it, and see how that resonates. See how that supports you. Okay. Ooh, I wish I had seen the other card, but I did see this one, 3 of Swords. Love is the answer, you guys. There's some pain here. I'm hearing that love needs to replace this pain. Um, I'm hearing what's that song? but don't live here anymore. Okay, some of you guys have fallen out of love with your journey. You're no longer in love with your journey. You're no longer in love with the fact of having a kid. You know, that is something that has been stolen from you. And I swear I have a music guide because not every single song is popping in my head. I heard Fallen Out of Love by Keisha Cole. I don't think that's the name of the song, but it could be. But when she says, I'm falling out of love with you, I don't know what to do. That. And then I heard Stolen, the song Stolen by Kelly Rowland. Okay, so definitely feeling like, you know, there is something was stolen, right? Something was stolen from you. You feel like something was stolen from you. The joy of the journey, right? The joy of the passion behind lovemaking that is meant to lead to a child. You know, something was stolen. And I feel like your little one is wanting you to get it back because you deserve it, right? You deserve it. It could be your sense of creation, wanting to create, right? This could have turned into a job for you, or you may be viewing it as a job. You may be viewing it as something that is heavy and dark versus light and fluffy. Is what I just heard. Okay. Ooh, I'm burping like crazy. I apologize, you guys. Um, for those of you guys who are yet to take action within your journey, this is a reminder to not lose yourself along the way. Okay, your baby doesn't want you to, or your baby wants you to hold on to who you are. Okay, who you are, creation. You are a creator. Remember that. Okay, let's get some tarot messages to end your reading, you guys. I know this has been quite a long session, but I appreciate you being here. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Two Swords. Okay, I love it because that definitely resonates with and the Three of Cups. And then we'll look at these three in a bit. We'll layer each one. Strength card on the bottom of the deck. Yes. Your little one knows just how strong you have been, do you? Do you realize the strength that you have exerted, but still the amount of strength that you have exerted, but also the amount of strength that still resides within you? Do you realize how strong you are? How capable you are? Hey, is what baby is saying. You have little cheerleaders. They're little cheerleaders. They love to cheer you on. They love to support you. They love to help see you through, is what I'm hearing. See you through. More threes, you guys. Three of Wands, Three of Cups. 323 could be a significant angel number. 323, look into 323. See what that is. 323 could resonate for you in a different way as well. Maybe an area code, zip code, like part of a zip code or something, that your phone number, something like that. 323. Of course, 333, I said earlier, significant. Okay, but I'm hearing growth comes from change. Growth comes from making a decision. And I'm hearing that things are actually going to be a lot more positive, and the outcome is actually going to be a lot more better than you expect it to be because you have gone through so much. You have experienced so much along your journey, whether this is in regards to waiting for your special person or in regards to you loving yourself or in regards to you making a decision or choosing to do something within your fertility journey that you expected to lead you to pregnancy. I'm hearing that sometimes we just have to go in blindly. And I feel like that's something that your spirit baby is advising you to do at this time. I'm really feeling like you are meant to, like, what I feel is that some of you guys, like, you're like, I don't know. Mm, I'm hearing something like, I don't know if I can take it anymore. I don't know if I can take anymore. I don't know if I can keep doing this. I don't know if I can put my heart into this again. And what your baby is saying is, then don't. Then don't. Don't put your heart in it. Don't put your heart in the decision. Make the decision and then fall in love with it. Okay? Sometimes we feel like we have to love something first, right? I mean, I'm not talking about a person or anything like that. This is strictly in regards to like a decision making, right? Sometimes we have to make decisions based on a logical standpoint versus the emotional standpoint, right? The emotional standpoint can sometimes cause in this wavering energy, which makes us not make a decision, which then makes us overthink, right? And so what I'm seeing here is that you are being um, you are being encouraged to make a decision first and then fall in love with it. Okay. Um, that is going to help you bypass this waiting period or this stagnation that you may be feeling like you're in currently. Okay. And then we also have the Three of Cups here, which is showing me that there is a celebration to come after the decision being made. Like I said, things are going to work out in your favor. Things are going to be a lot better than you expect them to be. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. Of course, the Queen of Pentacles came out. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love this. So basically, your message from your baby that we're going to end with here is that you will receive your child. Some of you guys want 2 to 3 kids, and you guys have 2 to 3 kids that are going to come to you in this lifetime. Okay. We have the Nine of Cups that's showing me like your wishes will be fulfilled. You have more options than you realize. It's about with the strength energy, it's about this to me. Whenever I look at this card, it makes me feel like she is taking a sacred pause to gear up the enough strength to move forward with her journey. She's taking a much needed moment to reconnect with herself, to regain her strength, to realize how strong she truly is and how much beauty resides within her strength, and how beautiful it is that she has been able to endure, to regain her mental strength, to reprogram her mindset so that she can move forward with passion versus moving forward with a dullness, hopelessness. Instead, she chooses to move forward fearlessly with optimism, right? So some of you guys need this sacred pause. Some of you guys need to take this moment. And in reflection, you will realize you have more options than you realize because there is always a way. There is always a way. Time will never run out. Never. Never. Some of you guys are going to adopt, I feel as well. Okay. Some of you guys are going to adopt. I feel like you may have 2 children who are biological and then a third child that's adopted. Okay. Or this could be like the person, if you're waiting for your person, this person could come in with a child. Okay, they may have a child already. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, which is once again reminding you, because I feel like in this card here, he's sitting here, he's looking out the window, and he's you know thinking about the things that he can do. He's waiting for, this is a card of waiting for your ships to come in, right? You're waiting for the growth, or you're waiting to make, it's like you've made the decision to make the next move, but you're waiting for the right time almost, right? And what I feel here is your baby is saying, you are the creator. There's no need to wait for the right time. Make the next move. And I keep going like doing the infinity symbol. So there's some significance to the infinity symbol for you. Infinite possibilities, infinite options. That is what you must tell your mind. Okay. I am the creator of my reality. Instead of picturing right? Sometimes I'm like, is he looking at a picture or is he looking out of a window, right? Is he experiencing or is he visualizing? You're being called to go out and experience, create the vision. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave your reading, you guys. You guys definitely got extra cards. I really feel like you have something's going on extra with your journey, because when I tell you, if you look back at pile 1 and 2, like they had 3 cards, I believe. You guys got 6. Okay, you guys got double. So there could also just be double trouble here. Okay, double the kids. I'm just kidding, not double trouble, but maybe twins. Okay, we did get a boy and a girl energy. We do have the 3 of Cups here, okay, and the 2 of Swords and the 3 of, so there could be multiples in your pregnancy as well. Could be multiples, but I did get that card earlier that some of you guys, of course, they have a sibling that is waiting. So there's like this what is it? Like maybe one after the other type of energy, okay? But this is what I have for you, pile number 3. Oh my gosh, you guys are number 3. 333. There we go. There's all the 3s. Creation energy. You are a creator. That is a message you needed to hear today. You needed to be reminded of your gift. Okay, what you're meant to do in this world. You are meant, some of you guys are worried you won't be able to leave a legacy behind. You won't be able to give your partner a child so that you guys have your legacy, and you will. You're destined to do that, actually. That is part of your purpose here. Okay, so that is what I'm hearing for you. I'm going to leave it there before I get more messages, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye.